In the most heated political clash since Brexit, Keir Starmer and Nigel Farage have gone head-to-head in a confrontation that set the nation on fire. Accusations of betrayal, secret EU negotiations, and a fight for Britain's future have dominated headlines. But what's really going on? Tonight, we break it all down. Buckle up. This is going to get explosive. It all began with a fiery interview on GB News. Nigel Farage, never one to mince words, accused Keir Starmer of engineering a stealth rejoin to the European Union. Farage claimed that behind closed doors, Labour has been discussing regulatory alignment with Brussels, a move he says would undermine the very sovereignty Brexit was meant to protect. His exact words? Starmer's not fixing Brexit. He's deleting it. Farage, speaking passionately on GB News, superimposed quotes, EU flag imagery. According to Farage, these talks aren't just political manoeuvring, they're an outright betrayal of the 17.4 million people who voted leave. But Starmer didn't let the accusation go unanswered. In a tense exchange during Prime Minister's questions, he countered Farage's claims head-on. Brexit was botched by the Conservatives and exploited by Farage's Reform UK. We're not rejoining, we're repairing. Starmer argued that his aim is to smooth trade relations, protect British jobs, and stabilise the economy, not surrender sovereignty. Footage of Starmer speaking at PMQs, with split screen showing Farage shaking his head. But his reassurance wasn't enough. Political analysts began to question, is repairing just another word for reversing? Then the story took a dramatic turn. A leaked Labour policy memo surfaced, reportedly from a senior advisor, outlining potential regulatory realignments with the EU. For many, that was the smoking gun. Farage pounced, telling his supporters, "We left the EU so we could make our own laws, And Westminster. Starmer wants Brussels back in charge." Scan of leaked memo tweets from Farage, headlines reading, Labour EU plan revealed. Labour insists the proposals are simply pragmatic solutions to reduce trade friction, but for many, Leave voters, it's a red flag. As news of the memo spread, social media erupted. Hashtags like #Brexit Betrayal, #Starmer lies, and #Farage was right trended nationwide. Outside Parliament, protesters waved "We voted Leave, not for this" banners. Polling data showed a sharp rise in distrust among Leave voters, with 64% now saying they don't trust Labour on Brexit. Seizing the momentum, Farage hinted at a full-scale electoral push, saying Reform UK is ready to save Brexit from what he calls Starmer's backdoor betrayal. Political insiders believe Farage is testing the waters for a potential alliance with other right-wing factions, aiming to challenge Labour and the Conservatives alike in the next general election. Farage rally footage, Reform UK banners, crowds cheering. This battle isn't just about Brexit, it's about the direction of Britain itself. Starmer's vision is a pragmatic, economically stable UK with closer ties to Europe. Farage's vision? A Britain fully independent, with zero EU influence, no matter the economic cost. Both men know this could define their political legacies, and possibly decide the outcome of the next election. So, who's telling the truth? Is Starmer protecting Britain's economy, or selling out its sovereignty? Is Farage defending democracy, or chasing political relevance? One thing's for sure, the Starmer vs. Farage showdown is far from over. This is Britain Unfolded. Subscribe for uncensored, in-depth coverage. And tell us in the comments, is this leadership or betrayal?